with my brother. He'd be like, "Where's your sister at?"
Plotting,
Like, "Where's your sister at?"
scheming.
Okay, so Said,
What's up? What's up? What's up?
at what age? How did it happen?
16. And
Where? At the backyard?
no, in my house I grew up in.
The house you grew up in?
Yeah.
How?
Well, my parents decided to go on their anniversary to Branson, Missouri, and that was a bad idea because I was a bad kid. I was. I was pretty reckless, but they decided to go on their little anniversary to Branson, and it was around my birthday, and so basically I had birthday sex. And yeah, it was
So there was nobody at the house, and then you'd be like, shit.
no, it was like a little party I threw. My parents did not know. They did not find out.
They're gonna know now.
No, they
Oh,
did.
they're watching.
They watching
I
live.
just, yeah, they're watching, yeah.
But yeah, I don't know.
Was it in your parents' bed?
Oh hell no! Oh hell no! No, it was in mine. In my little twin bed.
Was he older?
He was actually a year younger than me.
Oh shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So,
Ain't nothing like
We talked. He already had lost his virginity, and he was like,
Oh, I know.
he was
what
like,
it
I
is.
know a guy. I told him I was a virgin. So he was like, let's go. I was like,
Let me show you what it's about.
I guess. It wasn't the best. It was like 30 seconds.
Oh shit.
Damn.
Bro, it was bad.
oh. So
Would you
didn't-
count that actually?
I wasn't.
That's cool. Damn, 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Quick.
Okay, so, how about you?
I was young. I was real young.
How young?
Uh-oh.
Hey, I was young.
We need
Come
we
on.
need a number.
Absolutely not.
Grade. What about a grade?
A grade? Yeah.
You're killing me. You're killing me. Calm down.
Elementary. God damn.
No,
5th grade? No.
I ain't gonna tell nobody. I'm just gonna say it like this. When it happened, I was shocked.
Why?
I was in love.
Okay.
I was ready to marry your boy. I ain't gonna holler.
All emotions at once, huh?
I mean, I was just like, and I knew I ain't had no business doing that though. You know, I
Older
really
man?
didn't. He
How older? How much older?
grown. He was 5 years older than me.
So if he was 5, were you 12?
so he knew it.
He about 17. 12.
If he was in 5th grade, he was about 8th grade, you know?
I'm gonna say like
I was just playing.
I was the only one in my group at that time because my grandma raised
So,
me. I was
wait,
the only
hold
one in
on,
that
hold
group.
on, hold on. Let me guess, right? You were at the age of, I just Googled the age you broke your virginity.
What they say? What
According
they
to
say?
Google, yeah, you broke your virginity at 11 years old. That's
Oh
what
man, you
Google
better
said.
go smack yourself and go back to the market because I ain't say nothing about 11.
Was it 12?
It wasn't 12.
14.
Then say
14?
Yeah.
15.
Give us 30 seconds.
Okay, I'm
Give us a range, give us a range.
gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. It was right in there when your boobs is growing.
So 7th grade.
She said so 7th grade.
It was in there. It was 8th grade.
So you're 12, 13 there.
14, 15.
I killed my daughter. What? Fuck is you?
I was literally at that time. I was 14.
wouldn't actually be.
I was 14.
You were 14. That's not a bad
That's
age.
like 8th. That's like 8th.
It was 8th grade.
Hey, listen, but when I got knocked off, hey, that was my man in my mind.
Yeah.
That was my man in my
So where is he
mind.
now? Where is he now?
He is married. He has kids.
So he didn't marry you.
No, he didn't. He wasn't supposed to.
Like those chicks, and then
He wasn't supposed to marry me.
Nah,
It was young love.
nah, come on.
No, because at the end of the day, it was like when your friends is doing stuff and you don't really know something about that and you get into it, it's like it's not meant for love. It's
You just
meant
do
for
it to
that.
like kind of be where your friends are at, you know, like
Yeah,
see where
like
they're
my
at.
friends was busy, so at that time they looking at me like, girls. I mean, she was
When's
getting
your
knocked
time?
off, and
Catch
then
up.
it's like,
Catch up.
what you gonna do? I'm like, girl, hold on. Now what I gotta do? And so after that, we just did it. And
So if your child, right, your baby right now, comes to you and be like, hey, you know what, mom, I want to have sex at the ages of like 14, 13, 15, what would you tell him?
I would definitely tell her to wait, but at the end of the day, who waits when the body wants? No one. Everybody secretly have done something as a kid.
Not me.
They didn't play with they self.
I'm a
So
virgin.
you ain't played with your Johnson.
I'm a virgin.
So you ain't played with your
I'm a
Johnson.
virgin.
Oh my God.
I'm a virgin.
You played with
A married
Pamelita.
virgin.
You played with Pamelita. Just say that.
Wait, Miss Kid, don't you think I'm a virgin?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
Don't you
Absolutely
think I'm a
not.
virgin?
I plead the fifth.
Absolutely
Don't
not.
you think I'm a virgin?
You a virgin, bro.
Yeah. Don't you
Not
think
a
I'm
chance.
virgin?
No.
But also, you gotta think about it. If your kid came to you and was like, I want to have
I
sex,
would not be lying.
and you told them no, like I don't advise it, they still gonna do what they want to do. They don't
that's
care what you
my
say.
point exactly. They're gonna do what they want to do because you got to remember, after 12, you feel something everywhere. You like a boy, your leg twitch,
Nah,
your
for
back
real.
out. You know what I'm saying? Your back out is crazy. You doing this, all right?
6th, 7th, 8th grade. That's when everybody was starting to finger or get some head.
Come on,
Finger,
that's
get some
all I'm
head.
saying.
Well, you remember them days, 6th, 7th grade, 8th grade, going to the movies, getting a little finger action?
Right on us, right on
Little
us.
finger action.
Hey.
I mean, I was the first one of us. That's about it.
Man.
I'm just saying, and when you put a number on something like that, sexual, it does sound like, oh my God, that's a
sound
kid,
bad.
that's a kid.
I mean, some people didn't lose theirs to be honest with you, I didn't lose mine in high school, like freshman year.
I know people nowadays that like,
Hey,
I
hey.
mean, I was doing other stuff, but I didn't, you know what I'm
You
saying?
know what? I'm a virgin. Who wanna help me break my virginity?
Woo.
Yeah, I'm a virgin. Who wanna help me break my
I mean, they do
Yeah,
got,
I'm a
they got
virgin. Yeah, I'm a virgin.
FacebookDating.com. You trying to get on there and get smacked.
you're not a
Asking
virgin.
y'all who wanna help? Yeah.
I mean,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we have. You know what? We have pretty ladies who wanna help me break my virginity. Yeah, I'm a virgin.
in what way do you need help? I don't know. Do you need us to find you the woman? Do you like?
No, listen. Okay,
You probably
okay,
just don't know
hold
what to
on.
do.
Wait, hold on. I said I'm a virgin, right? I'm a virgin. I have beautiful ladies with me here. Maybe the three of you can break my virginity.
You ain't getting no coochie out this queen.
So nobody's willing to help me. Come on. Nobody's willing to help me.
Throw that bag at him. Hold on. You gotta do it better. You gotta throw that bag at him, maybe.
I'm good.
We gotta go downtown tonight. I got you.
That make it
I'm gonna find you
You
something.
find all women down there, but
No, but there are beautiful ladies in this building. So
Hey.
once that goes,
They got a friend for you.
listen,
They
I will
good.
say 2 ladies in this room will be downtown, but we ain't gonna name names.
Who?
I just said we ain't naming names.
Wait, say that again.
what?
2 ladies in this room will be downtown tonight, but we ain't naming names.
She said she'll go downtown tonight. Do you hear?
Downtown.
Yeah, downtown where?
Downtown with you, bro. Downtown. I think you
Okay, we
can-
go to downtown.
No. She said she will go downtown tonight. Do you?
Downtown.
Damn. Yeah.
Virgin. He don't know what he's
Did somebody help me out?
She's saying she'll go downtown. You know.
playing dumb.
2 ladies in this room will be downtown at the bars tonight.
Oh.
Probably. We're gonna say probably.
So who are they?
That we ain't naming names.
It's Cody and Sadie. Who else?
No, it ain't. No, it
I'm going to work. It's them. I'm going to work. It's them.
I'm hustling
It's
tonight.
birthday dinner tonight for one of our friends in the friend group. So
Oh, no, that's
Hey,
right.
shout out to her. Shout out to her. Happy
Shout
it's a
birthday.
he. It's a he. It's a
Oh,
he.
shout out to him.
Shout out to
Yeah.
him.
Okay, so wait, guys out there, right?
There are guys that you.
Wait, hold on.
Do you know who will be there?
No, hold on, wait. Man, I want to say what you, my guys out there. You know what I mean? Hey,
Next
I'm putting an application out there to the beautiful ladies. I'm a virgin. I'm taking the application. If you want to break my virginity, you know what I mean? Go on www.breakmyvirgins.com.
Listen,
break my way.
listen. I'm not up for experiments. I have to know that what I'm walking to.
You have to know what you're walking to.
Better be cracking if you ask.
Wait, okay. So you're willing to do it? Yeah.
I ain't say I was willing to do it.
Hey, they threw a hypothetical out there.
Most women want to see what they're working with before they do anything.
Yeah, I need an experience.
I'm not up for any experiments.
How?
Yeah.
Are you not up for
And most
this?
women don't like to take men's virginity either.
That's kind of weird.
Any
It should be the other way.
Yeah, it should be the other way. Women don't like to take men's virginity.
I think that's cap. That's cap.
I have once actually.
cap.
I've never.
That's cap.
I'm actually gonna jump in because I
Cap as
lost,
hell. Like
I lost
cap
my
as hell.
virginity 14 years old and she was 32.
That's a case.
You was looking at them COVID.
And let me tell you something.
That's
It was my teacher.
You better have got an A in that class.
What did she teach? What did she teach?
Arts.
She did. She
Yeah, it was very good with you. You do it in the classroom? Being a little crazy in the
What
classroom?
y'all do in the classroom?
She moved them desks for you, didn't you?
One day, I guess.
You had a free
yeah.
conference.
Well, it's still one day.
So what was the first time?
Actually, it's a long story. And I don't have
man.
time.
How many
for it.
times y'all do it?
He did it enough. He got an A.
He needed them extra study hours, huh?
Yeah. He knew lines. He knew lines.
You must have been that big when you was 14.
Okay.
You was already that tall, huh?
Okay, so you know what? Let's get into the story of the day.
That's great.
Miss Cody.
Oh shit, that's me. Time out.
Okay.
Yeah, hold on.
He said 14 to 37. That's fucking.
I thought you said 32.
It's 32.
I was right.
He must have been packing because if she 37, boy, oh my mama, she
You're packing is crazy.
Hey,
Didn't your balls just drop though?
I don't know.
That shit was still clear.
Okay, so let's, you know what I mean, get into the story. Let's hear. Miss Cody
Okay,
right
so
here.
our topic is I won't sign a prenup. It was a beautiful evening at a friend's birthday party when I met Shay, my soon-to-be wife, a classy, educated woman by all standards. We both work in tech industry in the Silicon Valley, California, and have well-paying, high-level jobs. After dating for 2 years, we're about to tie the knot. She isn't traditional. She doesn't cook, clean, or do household chores. Throughout our relationship, we've split bills 50-50, which works well since we both earn good money. Recently, we discussed how our family and home dynamics will work after marriage. She expects me to pay the majority of the bills, but still doesn't want to take on traditional household responsibilities. She also wants me to sign a prenup before marriage, partially because she's about to get a promotion that will bring her close to earning $500,000 a year. I don't see why I should sign a prenup if I'm the one covering most of the expenses. Shay is sweet, but has a quick temper and gets easily upset when things don't go her way. We intentionally planned on having 6 kids. But Shay changed her mind after talking with her single friends and single mothers. Now she just wants one child, which doesn't align with my vision of dream family. We love each other, but these differences cause clashes. She's also an impulsive spender who enjoys buying expensive luxury items that sometimes feels unnecessary. Given all this, I'm unsure if I should proceed. ...
Okay, all right. So, Miss K, I'll start with you. All right. Do you think Shay is being selfish?
Yeah. She don't cook. She don't clean. She don't do anything but work at this point. So, I think it's very selfish for her to. I mean, I'm not opposed to prenups. I don't know why women be so offended by that. But as long as we walk out of here with the same shit we walked in with, or whatever we got together, we're splitting, I'm okay with it.
Okay, so Cody, do you think she's selfish?
I mean, yeah, most definitely. Women should pick up the house, cook. I mean, the men should too help, but they both have to work together. But if she's not doing it at all, then she needs to get her shit together.
Okay, so Jay Brown from town.
I think she being completely selfish. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially after a man worked a hard day at work, you know, coming home to a dirty house is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? What you doing there? You know what I'm saying? What you doing all day to where you can't
They all work.
say it again?
They all work.
They're both working.
Yeah, but you know, damn, you can't spend a little time cleaning up, you know what I'm saying? Just a little.
I mean, do it together. That might help.
I still feel like, you know what I'm saying, she could do a little cleaning. Like, he may, you know what I'm saying, just, you know, she want to be a stay at home or whatever, you know, a lady likes to keep the house clean. So, I mean, why not? That's how I see it, though.
So
I just think that, like, if I'm cooking, you cleaning. If I'm cleaning, you cooking.
you're doing 50-50? That's a 50-50.
It's not even that. Like, I need you to do something. I might need
Why?
you to. I might need you to chop down the vegetables.
So okay,
I might
wait,
need
okay.
you to marinate the meat.
Wait, so you're paying half of the bill, huh? That's what you're trying to say?
That's what they trying to say.
You're paying half of the bill. If you want him to, yeah, you cooking, he's doing it, then are you trying to say, yeah, you pay half of the bill? That
You know, I dated a man, right? He's really opposed to 50-50 because he feel like I don't want you to have 50 to say on anything, so I'm gonna take care of 100%. And if that's what,
so if
and
he's
that's-
taking 100, you expect him to. You cooking, he has to do that.
if he's taking care of 100% of everything, I'm cooking, I'm cleaning, I'm doing all of that.
But you're also probably a stay-at-home mom at that point.
Yeah.
So you have the time in
it-
the day to do that.
Yeah.
But if you're splitting the bills 50-50 and then you both come home from work and you're like, okay, I'll cook dinner. Okay, but can you clean for me while I cook dinner? It should be split no matter what.
But we never talk about the health of a woman though.
That's
After
another thing.
kids, we never talk about that.
Postpartum hits women so bad, and men just do not understand that because
Ah.
they don't go through that.
If it's
Ah,
It took me 2 years just to get out of my postpartum with my kid.
I totally agree.
but I feel like at the end of the day, for her to not to cook clean, but she can work, that's something that's built in responsibility. But mentally, she can't. She at home and she's not doing that. She's not taking on that responsibility. It's something going on right there.
That and
There's a
also,
lack of need, a lack of love, a lack of insecurity.
you never know like
to
how
give that.
her last relationship went. She might not know
Yeah.
how to do any of that. Maybe he did all that.
People got to be taught. It don't matter what it is, even if it's paying a bill, learning how to work Google. People got to be taught
It's a
on
lifestyle.
how to be in a relationship. In her last relationship, she probably hadn't had to do all that because the man did that.
Or they lived at home with her parents.
You know what I'm saying?
Or that she probably just ate out. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
that too. Yeah.
So before we kind of judge Shay, we also got to understand that it's some type of imbalance there for you not to want to do that.
But I feel like if I'm telling you these are the things that I want and you not trying to do it, then like you say in a relationship that you know what I'm saying, we communicating, so
Correct.
you gotta give, you gotta take. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
But you also need to make sure, like, physically, mentally, emotionally, she's there too. Because if a woman's
Correct.
not, they're gonna shut down. They ain't gonna do shit.
Correct.
The same way a woman's gotta do it for the man to make sure they're
But a man will
emotionally.
do the same way. I'm
That's
being
what I'm
honest,
saying.
bro.
Like, you got to check on both sides. It's not just one sided.
In this world, women are built on they gotta cook, they gotta clean, they gotta love their man, they gotta freak, they gotta do all that.
I feel like
You know what I'm saying?
because like nowadays the women don't want to do that. Like they are so
I think
much on.
it depends on what
oh,
women you find, though. Because
I mean, most
okay,
of
you know what? Sid, let me hear from you. Are you gonna cook, clean, and do all of that,
Yeah.
and then do 50-50?
Yeah.
So you gonna cook, clean, and do 50-50, pay 50%?
If that's what you need from me. But it gotta be both sides. You gotta play your part and I'll play mine.
Hey, I got.
But
me
I
a
love.
wife.
But the thing is, like, but the thing is, I love cooking and I love cleaning.
Yeah.
Like, it's it makes me feel good. It's therapeutic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
so I don't
so
have a problem with that.
Miss K, are you?
I'm gonna be honest with you though.